Mitchell Trubisky take a shot at the Chicago Bears? What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. And here to talk about a very interesting quote from Mitchell Trubisky today as he talked to the Buffalo Bills media. So as we all know, Mitchell Trubisky is now the backup quarterback in Buffalo behind Josh Allen. And Bears fans, we haven't really talked about Mitchell Trubisky because he's no longer a Chicago Bear. So that's the reason why. But this started circulating on Twitter. That's how I saw it. It went viral, which was Mitchell Trubisky talking to the media. And he basically said, and I'm reading the quote here, it's nice to be in a place where people want you and care about you progressing as a player and a person. All right. So Mitchell Trubisky said that. And not only did I read the quote, but I went ahead and watched the video of Trubisky sitting down and actually saying this quote. And look, a lot of people are going at Mitch and really, trashing him for saying that he's taking a shot at the Bears and this is a low blow. And why is Mitch saying this? And when you watch the video, Mitchell Trubisky, his facial expressions, his body language did not really seem like a guy taking a shot. But I'm going to say this. Mitch is not dumb. He played dumb when he was in Chicago. He made a lot of dumb mistakes, but I know he's not dumb in the sense of I think he knows exactly what he was saying here. And when you say it's nice to be in a place where people want you and care about you progressing as a player and a person, that is talking about the place you were previously, which was in Chicago. And look, folks, I have an extensive amount of videos on Mitchell Trubisky. You guys can go check all those out when you've got the time. But here's what I'm going to say. In Chicago, the Bears organization, the Bears fans, coaching staff, everybody included, all everybody wanted was Mitch to succeed. Was it perfect? No. Could there have been things that the Bears could have done better? Sure. I've ripped Matt Nagy multiple times for not utilizing Mitch Trubisky correctly. But at the end of the day, was Mitchell Trubisky not panning out as the number 2 overall pick somebody else's fault, as in the Bears, or Mitchell Trubisky's fault? And I believe it was more so Mitchell Trubisky's fault than anybody else's, as in the Chicago Bears, mainly because of this reason. When you've got the talent, folks, it shines through. It doesn't matter how bad the situation is, your talent is going to shine through. I always use the example of, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson was drafted into an absolute mess of an organization. The Texans are awful, but his talent shone through. He didn't have a great head coach, didn't have great players, personnel around him. But what happened? He made lemonade out of lemons. That's what he did in Houston. And so with Chicago, with an elite defense, with decent weapons, with a solid head coach, Mitchell Trubisky wasn't able to make it work. And for you to go ahead and say it's nice to be in a place where, people care about you and they want you to progress as a player. That's all we wanted you to do, Mitch. We wanted you to succeed. We haven't had a franchise quarterback in here in forever. Why would we not want you to pan out? It makes no sense. So Mitch got an ample amount of opportunity, right? You got 4 years here. And even when he got benched last season in Chicago, he got reinserted in order to be able to, prove that, okay, here's another last chance for you to be able to prove we should give you a contract. And it wasn't enough. So to me, you got the opportunities, you got everything literally given to you to succeed. All the tools. Was it perfect? No, but life is very often not perfect. You got to make it work. And Mitch wasn't able to. So I get it. He probably wasn't trying to take a shot, but it did come off as a shot, and I do think he was talking about the Bears here. So to me, I will always root for Mitch because, again, he's a good guy, and I think he means well. But in this instance, I don't like the fact that he had this to say about the Chicago Bears. So let me know what you guys think, folks, about this quote from Mitchell Trubisky. Leave a comment down below if you agree with me or disagree with me about this. As always, thanks for watching.